I watched the Obama-Romney presidential debate on Wednesday night with great interest. Those of you who are familiar with what we teach at RedCap know that everybody sells all the time, no exceptions. The debate was an opportunity for the two gentlemen to sell their vision for America to millions of people watching them and listening to them in person and nationwide on television. The debate was, in actuality, a pair of sales presentations. Without getting into any political commentary, my observation was that one of the candidates came to the presentation totally prepared. He had numerous facts and figures ready to share to support his viewpoint. He knew exactly what he was going to say. He knew how he was going to say it. He knew how he was going to respond to any objections that were raised to the points that he was making. And even his body language and facial expressions were perfect in conveying his message. As a result, his presentation was confident, smooth, powerful, and convincing. The other candidate was not as well prepared, and as a result, his presentation was weak and ineffective. He stumbled, lost his train of thought, and was constantly challenged effectively by his competition. It was probably evident to most viewers that one presentation was successful and one was a failure. So what does all this have to do with us business owners and salespeople? You may not be confronting your competition face to face, as is the case in a debate, but rest assured you have competitors offering the same products and services you do. If you want your sales presentation to be successful, for people to believe what you're telling them, be attracted to you and your product or service, and buy from you, your sales presentation must be confident, smooth, powerful, and convincing. So how do you accomplish that? 3 things you must do. Number 1, thoroughly script what you're going to say so that you can be confident in talking with your prospects no matter who they may be. If you know what you're going to say, you can talk with a one-person business owner or a Fortune 500 CEO with equal confidence. Have your facts and figures memorized and accurate. Do your research on the person you're selling to before you go to the presentation. And third, my friend and fellow RedCap sales coach, Jim Hamlin, always counsels us on practice, practice, practice. You must rehearse your presentation until I could wake you out of a dead sleep and ask you to do your presentation, and you could just easily and effectively tell me how your product or service can really help me. Role play. Do your presentation over and over for your sales coach, your boss, your business partner, your wife, your kids, your dog, anyone who will listen. When your presentation is so familiar and so much a part of you that it's like you're sitting out on the porch with your feet up on the railing, sipping a glass of tea and talking with a good friend, then you are ready to sell. Finally, never take anything for granted. If you don't do the work to make your sales presentation top-notch, chances are good that you have a competitor out there who will, and they will win the business that could have been yours with some attention, effort, and rehearsal. If you need help creating your presentation and making it top-notch, our RedCap sales coaches can give you the assistance you need. Contact us, and we'd be more than happy to visit with you about your coaching needs. Be sure to join us next week for your RedCap sales tip of the week. Good selling.